Alright, we live? Alright, we live? It looks and sounds like it. Alright.
What to pick?
So, last time
What now?
we left off, I think we were just trying to make it to the Sanctus announcement in a few days. We don't really have anything to do except grind social stats or kingly virtues. I think I had made the decision to just go full tilt into tolerance because it's needed for Maria's, and I simply love that girl. I don't have any other reason. But let's help out Fabienne.
Yeah. You're a big help. Next up, then...
Wait, shit, it's new. I don't know the answer to this one. We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put these in that pot. Okay, the next thing we need to prepare is the cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. The eggs in the dish are supposed to have a fluffy look and texture. How do we do that? Hi, Shadow. Shadow, you wouldn't happen to know the answer to this, would you? I've literally never seen this one. I only know fucking Grate and Simmer. Shit. I'm relying on you, buddy. I'm getting no response. We're in dire straits, aren't we? What do I know about real omelets? Not much. I got you. Should I trust whatever you say? Or is this going to be a masturbate, as they say? Low heat trust. I have a save just here. If it goes wrong, we're reloading.
Let's try this.
We need to cook it over a low heat. Oh, so we let the residual heat slowly finish the eggs? Gotcha. Time to get started. Gallica and I poured our hearts into the preparation. Technique using low heat allowed the eggs to develop a soft and airy texture. Let's serve it to the customer. Bless up.
Nice job.
Customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Kira. Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
All right.
Continued to help out as the night went on.
Time marches on,
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
So Forden's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be anyways? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did at the Grand Cathedral.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human after all.
We shall know soon enough, so there's little point in contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold. The Sanctus Grand announcement is happening tomorrow.
Say there.
What now?
I didn't know, lol. I just won a 1 out of 3. Well, we take those. But how do you win a 1 out of 3, but you can't win 50/50s? Question for the ages.
What is it? God, I am great.
So, we meet again.
Hello there, we meet again. Are you still interested in the Mastadi? If so, then I'd be delighted to tell you more about us.
What do you think?
Well, if you listen to him, your tolerance will probably improve. What do you want to do? Listen to him? Let's talk about
I
it.
see.
Well then, today I'll detail more of the faith we believe in.
Long ago,
Long ago, God's messengers ruled over existence. When they perished, they conferred a holy relic onto the world. The holy relic exists to this day and has been passed down for generations within our tribe as a divine object that represents God himself. We believe that only they who wield the divine relic, the instrument of God, can truly receive the authentic teachings. One of our teachings tells us to devote our entire being to what we hold most dear. Even now, it's the core tenet our priestess strives to embody. I need a mod that changes the names of tolerance levels. Level 1 is bigot and level 5 is ally. I'm down for it. I feel like my tolerance has increased after listening to the man's stories and learning about his culture. I just remember tolerance on my first playthrough being the one that gated me. Because I was hardcore focusing Maria because she's like the best character in this game. So we're just gonna up it until it becomes detrimental. I believe I've told you all I can. We Mustadi live all over, hiding out in various places. If you are interested, you might try lending an ear to those other Mustadi. Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the end. Also, hi Bluey. Forgot to shout you out. Back to the hushed honeybee.
What is amazing?
Please tell me to make eggs again, because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get a third thing.
You're a big help. Next up is...
And we just have to put them in that pot.
Oh, right!
Finishing touch is the addition of fruit. We grate it in and simmer.
In that case,
Whoa! I knew it!
Customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Kira. Looks like you did a good job of helping out. I feel like my tolerance improved.
all right.
You know, we are open-minded right now. Maybe we're not an ally, but we're getting there. Maybe like rank 4 should be ally, and then rank 5 is just gay.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Oh, thank God.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Because they literally couldn't not. If a giant rock with the king's face appears in the sky, claims to be king, and then it's like, I want you all to fucking duke it out for my title, you can't just go, no, it's wrong. I think it's fucking proof enough. I don't care about the whale strat shadow. I'm not here for the meta. Also, yeah, soon the bat. No, you're not the king. Get the fuck out. Pretty much. Though as always, Batlin is the GOAT. He's keeping it real with us.
So it really is His Majesty!
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we?
I mean, what's stopping you from overthrowing the king right after? I mean, the same thing that would stop you from overthrowing the king before. You know, like getting charged with treason and murder and being killed. So, I mean, I think that's a pretty big deterrent.
First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folks supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
They can't stop all of us is fucking crazy.
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
To be fair, Luis did it. I mean, here's the thing, our entire journey is about fucking killing Luis. If we acknowledge that, you know, like what happened to the prince, it could only happen if you have someone who's like an expert archmage, who has the support of the people, who has like superior physical ability. That type of person just doesn't crop up one day. There's so very few people like that exist. And we're trying to kill the one that we know is a threat. So we take out Luis, theoretically, there's no impending threat to the throne. You know, I don't know. Next king can secure their bloodline, or whatever.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Technically, our mission isn't to kill Luis, but to wake the prince, that is true, but the only way to wake the prince at this current time is by killing Luis. So, I feel like it's pretty high up there on our objectives.
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamart? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word!
Meta snore, am I right? I'm wrong. Hi, Jonathan.
Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Shadow, why do you think Grius tried to kill Luis? As of this point in the story, we've determined Luis didn't keep the curse, the formula for the curse. So our only way of dispelling the curse is killing Luis. That's why Grius tried to kill him at the fucking Day of Reckoning, the king's funeral. As of right now, we think that things may change in the story. Who knows? But as of right now, we think there's no way to dispel it, so we're trying to kill Luis.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
And right on cue as we're talking about this. That's not good.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu.
She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
Maria, where are you?
You're kidding.
Where could Maria have gone? Wait, oh no. If Fabian ever needs a stepfather for Maria, I'm available. That's wild. Why is today a short stream? Do you hate us? I woke up and I saw that the farmers market were doing a stream at 4, so I was like... We're kind of in between arcs right now, so I'll get to the next town, maybe do a few things, and then I'll leave the rest for perhaps tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. The day after. I'm busy tomorrow. But if I know your work schedule, Jonathan, you're free on Wednesdays. So, theoretically, this works out for you. So yeah, Shauna hates us neat. I don't want to compete with other streamers. I'm not going to win. I don't... Listen, if you have to worry about me hating anyone here, Shadow's right there. I promise it's not you, Jonathan.
I'm out of ideas.
What should I do? What's going on? Well then,
I actually forgot where to go.
well then. What should I do?
So foolish.
Let's not.
Am I stupid? I completely forgot what to do here.
So foolish.
Oh, isn't it like we fucking hopped the barrier or some shit?
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? Can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone, just asking for trouble. Just went inside. I knew it was the Regolith Grand Cathedral, I just didn't know which entrance it was. But you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She'd been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets.
Huh? Why?
Let's go home.
I'm here to get you. Come on, let's go home.
Maria is medieval Nanako. That's why we love her.
Okay.
Imagine Social
Papa
Link's
hasn't come
actually
home.
playing a role in the story.
And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely.
Could not be Persona 5.
One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral is broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he?
I glazed metaphor as much as the next guy, but Nanako clears Maria and Aiden would close. I agree. I think Nanako is the OG, the best. However, Maria is not a slouch, I will say. She's still pretty top tier.
It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. but I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
Shadow, I'm not acknowledging your opinion. That's not why.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out.
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince once told me that.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest.
All I'm saying is, how can you not ship it?
That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security.
I'm seeing party member 7 better. How are we counting party member 7? Because how do we include Grius and Gallica? If you're talking about the one from the island, I ship her with myself, and I ship Will with Stroll. Also, I think I vaguely remember Grius having audio files saying even more names of archetypes, but I don't think that's evidence of, oh, Grius was supposed to live. I think he was supposed to die, like, in 100% of the timelines, but it's just filler data. If you did hack the one after the one on the the last one. I've never seen that one before. That's an interesting take. I'm gonna ask you to explain that one as we get further. A lot of times games will just have dummy data if you manage to like hack certain equipment onto characters. I imagine that's the failsafe, like if you do put like, let's just say Gunner onto Grius, so the game doesn't crash.
In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves.
The final party members are indeed peak, I fear. I think the worst one is number 5. I still like her. However, I think every other party member vastly clears. 6 and 7. No, not Summoner. The one before. No, you are misunderstanding me. Summoner is peak. Thief being the worst is the genuine worst opinion I've ever seen about this game. There's no fucking way. I think Masked Dancer is just okay. And in a game with excellent party members, that just, she doesn't clear the others. That's all I'm saying. We're not acknowledging the fact that Shadow said Thief is the worst. And that's nuts. I don't think the game forgets to make him a character for the remaining 80 hours. I would say he remains very relevant in the arc where you get Masked Dancer. I think he has some very interesting dialogue with Berserker. We'll see as we go through, but I really appreciate him. The worst is Gunner. It starts off good, but who the fuck gave it elemental skills at the end? We're talking about story. I think you're talking about gameplay.
One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the King's magic.
Can we admit Merchant is peak gambling? I think Thief is peak gambling. I'll elaborate more later.
Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive.
I don't know that we can admit Masked Dancer's peak gameplay strategy. I find Masked Dancer kind of dull. I just feel like it's a watered down version of the real thing. I really enjoy the initial archetypes. I think I kept everyone on their initial archetype tree for most of the game when I played through originally. I agree, the archetype system is the best system they've ever done. I find this game the most fun on a gameplay level of any of the, you know, like Persona SMT style games I've played. I still need to play SMT 5. I've been wanting to, but I haven't gotten around to it yet.
A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. Think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
I hated having to invest Hulkenberg with so much magic for so little payoff. Yeah, that's kind of like the one that doesn't really make sense. Stroll was power crap, but we still love him anyways. He's great for human fights with his crit perk.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
Opinions on Faker, another peak archetype. Okay, I never used it. I never used it once. I just never felt like I needed Faker. God, would have anything else, any other excuse.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, and then we can take action. As an Elda, I'm an outcast in this city. I think that gives us an advantage here. We enter the Tournament for the Throne.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
It's fate.
No point fighting my fate.
Your courage is admirable.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
I inherited Grius's journal.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes.
Yes. I've got a job to do.
Oh, familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That's the plan.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
We'll meet again.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. They're a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
I'm sure we won't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Underrated ship, Gallica and the MC. I don't think it's underrated as much as people don't understand how it would work with anatomy.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
You not here for this tournament then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
They want kingly types. Okay, you are in like a fucking purple cheetah print bathrobe. I don't think you're what they're looking for either. He's hot? What do you mean by that, Shadow?
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
I've never seen anyone say that about Claudel. Wild.
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
We don't need to win.
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
You're Barden, gentlemen. I'm Pardon. I saw you say that earlier, Jonathan. What does that mean? Luis X MC also isn't a bad choice. I like some toxic yaoi sometimes. I think I mentioned this in the first stream. The two takeaways you come away with from this game are either I need to kill Luis Guillaburn or I need to fuck Luis Guillaburn. There's no in between. Oh. Iwa. I understand now.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones.
I could fix him!
Children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We want to help you.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Close your eye. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old Castletide. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract. True.
If a guard captain is struggling with his bounty, I say it's the perfect target for us. I don't think many would take it out from under us, but you may as well grab the request besides. Make it official. Oh, what's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Oh, tell me, are you actually thinking of participating in the tournament for the throne? Oh, the audacity of youth. That's Rich, a mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of as king. The idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of a great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to... Hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral. I suppose he's a candidate too. Hey, would it be alright if we accepted the bounty contract for Heisme? Heisme? You sure you can handle that? You can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Of course I can. You're an odd one, alright. Either that or you're just green. Head to Martira. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
West Start, the old Castletown kidnapper. You'd find and bring in Heisme, a notorious criminal tied to the series of kidnappings in Martira. Despite his bounty, he has evaded capture. His true identity remains a mystery.
Let's call it.
Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Jonathan, you got auto-modded, but I'm gonna let that one live. It was one of the chats of all time.
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Automod can't control me. I just hope I'm doing the voice justice, I guess. I'd let Hulkenberg, you know what? I'm not going to finish that statement. Just the first half is valid. We don't need to hear the rest. The opening ceremony for the tournament is tomorrow.
Let's rest.
We should probably stay inside and rest for today.
Fancy a bit of info?
Do you have anything new? No. Boring.
Don't push yourself too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Maria will assuredly miss you dearly, so please come back to us and say hello when you can, even if it's only every once in a while.
Now then.
Our preparations seem to be proceeding without issue, well apart from one massive, overtuned uncertainty. Never mind, forgive my mutterings, just please do not be surprised, no matter what we are presented with.
Hey.
I asked Fabienne for a map of Martyra. She gave me one from Grease's personal effects. Covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but a military map always has more details.
Yeah.
Fabienne continues to be our anchor. Pay her back, let's achieve our goals. Bed is simple but clean, has an aroma that reminds me of a clear, sunny day. Maybe it's time to call it a night and rest.
Good night.
Rest well.
Can I come in?
Wanna read some more?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabienne I wouldn't cry.
I won't tell her.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Let's start promising returns. Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Juna!
Lady Juna!
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo. Far beyond the
It's the thumbnail, you're right.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden! Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound!
Him? So he was one of Luis's men?
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Kaden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found you behave!
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince. When I was making my thumbnail, I was like... I was trying to make it based around the specific arc we're going through, but then the arc we're going through is kind of just waiting for the church announcement, so I figured just put Juna up there. Just chowed down on some good rice and hot dogs because I was hungry. Well, I hope I made for good eating content.
Just a sec.
Whoa, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. She's as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What's happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martira, Old Castletown, I think. It should be a ways south. With a few camps along the way, a small sand dune on the path to Martira. Given the vantage point it provides, it should make for a safe resting spot. Lee of a large boulder on the path to Martira. Hidden away out of sight, should be safe to rest here. Patch of grassy plain on the path to Martira. Hidden away out of sight, it should be safe to rest here. Finally, Martira. A city on the main road between Grand Trad and Port Brylehaven. The old castle looming over the city center is an incredible sight to behold. Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. Martira, here it is. Down to Martira, eh? On this craft's Lego, I say that'll be about 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights? It's a great deal faster than a carriage. Surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed. Valley good. Now cinch those British chaps. Full steam ahead to Martira, Old Castletown.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Is it safe?
Is this really safe?
Fast enough to make you wet your waders, eh? I know. She's the quickest I've ever built. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
Metaphor collab in P5X with Neurus as the navigator? I mean, if they're going to do a collab and have a navigator, it's going to be Gallica. And she's gonna... Well, I was gonna say she'd give you extra turns, but that's Anj, so who knows? Gallica skin for Anj? Is that the meta? I'm not reading what you said, Shadow.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this... mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balial runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. quite probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
If we die together.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
I don't think I ever noticed Nearest had wings. Were you high when playing the game? They clearly state he's just Kia. The whole thing is having wings. You see them quite often. Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. I think the blocks here that they use to weigh down the map is the same model as the immovable blocks from Catherine. I think I remember hearing that once, and they look similar enough that I think it's true.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
It's perfect.
I think it's a perfect idea.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Right, then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine.
I love Catherine, so I get it. It's a really solid game. It's really underappreciated in Atlas Spaces because it's not like an RPG, but I would highly recommend Catherine to anyone who likes the vibes of like the Persona SMT series.
After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
My favorite Catherines in order would probably be Q, K, and C. Do with that information what you will.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
You know, we were shockingly close to each other. I don't... The vibes of C don't particularly appeal to me. When I think of K, I think of, like... Okay, this is an older woman. She's the breadwinner. She can take care of me. Niche joke. Oh, did it get censored by Automod again? No, I just have no idea what Jonathan is talking about. Anyways, the Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with him. I like Catherine with a K's vibes better, but her endings are worse than Catherine with a C. I understand that. I get that sentiment, but I just fundamentally don't really jive with Catherine with a C. Visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there.
Oh, yeah?
I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. Kind of want to see what the engine room's like. Apparently Nereus can speak to us from the cockpit through this bent metal tube. And apparently we're not going to talk to him at all. A carriage can't begin to compete with the Gauntlet Runner's speed. Suppose they've earned their reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lunch is far from ideal, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure the journey will be pleasant. The runner makes a smooth ride, at least. Eccentricities aside, he's certainly earned his title as a court engineer. That said, I'm more concerned with its unseen workings. I do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Perhaps I should stay away for now. I forget the exact intervals, but maybe it's like once a day. You can check the pantry and get ingredients. Do you know that competitive Catherine is a common EVO side event? I did not. I'm not very invested in EVO. Gosh, I haven't watched competitive Smash since like half the players were revealed to be in the files. I kind of gave up around then.
Got it.
It's a kitchen. I can prepare meals here. Lots of books lined up. Their beds, they seem pretty small. I love the fact that you can get this view. Like, there's nothing really that interesting to look at, but just... In fact, I think we're going in circles. But it's still a cool detail. So what was the competitive Catherine experience like? Yeah, so how did you not know that Nereus has wings? I'm just, I feel like it's pretty obvious. This fun, of course, showed me how I may be better than average, but I'm still ass. Catherine is a game that I imagine takes a lot of memorization. Like, there are going to be objectively optimal strategies, and if you don't know them, then you're just shit at the game. Why don't you like Nereus? I think he's one of the best characters. Wonder what makes this thing run. Hello? First time on a Gauntlet Runner, eh? That scared me. Looks like there's pipes in here too. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Spectacular. Now I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use maglet crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled into the wild. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress. By the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her vest as much as we do. You'll continue towards your destination while spending time with the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. By using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine, more activities will become available over time. And also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. I just think he's kind of shallow compared to the rest of the characters. I don't think he necessarily needs to have a super deep story. I think he's just an entertaining character, and I think that's enough. Wait, did Gallica always have wings? Alright, now you're taking the piss.
Speaking of...
Nearest said that he got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. I feel drunk. Are you okay?
Sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the swaying of a carriage, but it's another beast. It seems I'll need to learn to endure it. I find him more annoying, less entertaining. I think that's a skill issue. I think that you don't know how to have fun then. Do we have any books at this point? Bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read are New World Travel Diary and Pride and Persuasion. Jesus, I can't speak.
What now?
I think that's going to be the best use of our time then. This one would be Imagination. The real fun character is Summoner. I agree, but I don't think there can only be one entertaining character in the party. Eloquence. Eloquence and Imagination. I guess let's do Imagination for now. Pride and Persuasion. This book outlines useful conversation techniques for convincing others. I haven't started it yet. Wrong one. I meant Imagination. New World Travel Diary. This appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Seems like a book that'll really expand the mind. We'll read it together over by the window. If I read this book, I may gain more imagination. We spend some time reading this book. Let's spend some time.
Actually?
To be honest with you, I've realized something. There's so many things in this world, which, very simply, I don't understand. There's so many things I've learned since we started traveling together. Oh, fuck, wait. Isn't there specific dialogue options you're supposed to pick to get the most use out of the books? I feel like I vaguely remember this. I'm also surprised there hasn't been a single books emote. Books? You've matured.
Now we're talking.
What?
What are you saying? I was immature before? It's not like you knew any more about the world than I did. Hey Kira, I know this time we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I'm gonna go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want. Maybe I'll write a book about it.
So then...
Sweet!
Good idea. Just make sure to include me as a co-author, alright? course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything I can do to help you out? Teach me more. Just teaching me and telling me things is great. Not really all that knowledgeable, though. If that's how you feel, though, I'll gladly tell you every insight I have. With everything we've been through recently, I've realized that knowledge is an invaluable asset. I want to keep experiencing new wonders. Wonder? So let's never stop learning together. This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. Describes a new world. If a place other than this really exists, I'd like to visit it someday. I feel like my imagination has expanded after conjuring up various ideas together with Gallica.
All right.
Still more left to read in this book. I'll pick it up from here next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Shadow, you're outing yourself as never reading the memorandum. Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. At an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kinda excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? We're gonna have to take a quick detour to explain this to Shadow. Which one would it be under? Maybe it's not unlocked yet. Hi, Toasty. On Gallica? No. You out of your mind if you think I read all these? I read all these! I don't think the one I'm thinking of is unlocked, though. But in the memorandum, it states that, fairies don't actually fly using their wings. They generate their own gravity by magla. So, the reason in the cutscene that she was almost flying off was just due to the wind. Once she's inside, she generates her own magla gravity. So, it doesn't apply to her, basically. She's not flying by traditional means, like an actual winged creature. The only reason I'm not reading all of the memorandum is because it would take far too long, and I don't want to bore people.
Yep.
There are insects gathered around the campfire. Well, apparently you can eat these bugs, well, according to Hulkenberg, anyway. Should try and catch one. Mimi or moth? Oh, how's that ride, eh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring and tear-jerking? Absolutely. So the wings are just there for more of the fun of the design? Pretty much. I'd eat Hulkenberg, I mean the bugs. Shadow, is there a single character in this game you don't thirst over? Because so far, like, what, we've got, like, Hulkenberg, Luis, fucking Fabienne. I'm sure there were others. You're crazy, Shadow. Yes, Neurus. Neurus is the one character you don't simp for. That's crazy. It's run as such a guilty pleasure. Though credit where it's due, my tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. I only thirst over the men. We know that about you, Jonathan. Though full disclosure, it's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go, better get your 40 winks. It's not my fault they made all the characters hot. Crazy statement.
All right then.
It's actually homophobic when they make an ugly character. So we can spend time with Stroll or Hulkenberg. They both up imagination. Chat, which one do we want to do? Stroll or Hulkenberg? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I was expecting Shadow to immediately chime in with, like, Hulkenberg 100%. Guess no one cares. Hulkenberg easy, there it is. But then I assume Jonathan's vote would be for Stroll. So we're kind of deadlocked again. My message got auto-modded! I said Stroll first. Why am I getting targeted? I mean, I think that, I think Automod wants us to go for Hulkenberg then.
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. Shauna, you gotta turn off Automod. I have it on the lowest setting. I only have it on the setting that, like, prevents fucking slurs. I don't want to turn it off. We're going with Hulkenberg. Automod has decided. Unfollowing by. Alright. I'll do Stroll. I'll do Stroll.
Be well.
I'm sorry. No, I don't want your Stroll pity now. I'm unfollowing. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna start a poll. Whichever one wins is the one we're doing. End stream, you coward. I'm leaving this up to democracy. If Stroll doesn't win, that just means you didn't fight hard enough. I won't play these childish games. This is heterophobic picking Stroll. I tried to leave this up to the people, and it turned out to be the worst fucking decision of my life. I've lost everything. Coin flip. It's really stuck at fucking 50-50. Can Jonathan, you can break this tie. You can make it Stroll. There would be no one to stand in your way. But, you know what, I guess Jonathan just doesn't love Stroll enough. (6-7% Hulkenberg. Alright. Poll ended. We're hanging out with Hulkenberg. This was decided by the people. You can't get mad at me.
Well met.
I don't want to repeat it. Check your sub count. It's already been dropping. I want you to know it was me. You're one of many. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk for a bit? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Hulkenberg, maybe I can hone my imagination. I spent time talking with Hulkenberg? Jonathan, if you're still here, if it makes you feel any better, I'll hang out with Stroll next time. I'm sorry. Democracy spoke. This power we've awoken to. I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are the forms we take on. Each has their own unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's cool.
Certainly.
The fact you didn't innately choose Stroll is blasphemous. I'm sorry. It's democracy. I got 2 votes for Hulkenberg, 1 vote for Stroll. Maybe you could have tied it up if you voted for Stroll. Democracy spoke.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by using its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting, why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Hulkenberg and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination increased.
All right.
It's getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Hulkenberg and I talked for a while.
Time marches on,
And the age of a new king draws nearer. Happy Idol's Day.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust the sleeping quarters have more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on the runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
How runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Neres? We'll arrive in Martira in 2 days, huh? Oh no. The opportunity arises once again. You think people in this world have wing fetishes? I'm pretty sure that's canon. Checking the toilet every Idol's Day for some reason increases the protagonist's luck by 1. I don't know why.
Oh. What now? All right then.
So between courage and wisdom, I mean, neither are really used for a long time. I promised that I would hang out with Stroll. It's just a shame that Jonathan isn't in the chat to see this.
All right then.
Hey, Kira. Good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you've got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing as the mind. It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Maintaining my weapon may help me improve my focus during the fight and hone my courage. Do you want to hone your weapons with Stroll? I will.
Now then.
Right, let's have a look at your blade then.
Got a moment?
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing's taken from you by the others. That's why one day, I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory, and not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey!
How about you? I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What will you do when the fight's over? I want to travel.
So that means...
Oh, I see.
To go where the wind takes you, I take it. That does sound nice. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid the country of monsters, not leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Luis. We'll fight for change.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I agree, but seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain, truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Our fight, I say. I force my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know. To act with such conviction. How does one become so bold? I do what I must.
Yeah.
Right.
Easier said than done. I get so fixated on the past, I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward, and it's what I envy about you. All this to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead. I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who it'll end up being after all this.
All right.
Anyway, this sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up. Caring for my weapon has fortified my will to fight as well as increased my courage.
Now then.
Rank 2 courage, spirited.
Courage.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Spend some time with Stroll honing our weapons.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Ahoy! Break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping here.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy.
Wait, did Stroll always have horns?
Color against the backdrop of the bleak desert.
I should have hung out with Stroll.
Is that the tree's roots
both times. I should have listened to Jonathan.
Is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves...
Spoilers, Mona.
...the bewitching magic surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Wow, it's so pretty. It's not just the leaves, it's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? How does a plant grow this huge in the middle of the desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. Is this tree where we get red 40? I'm pretty sure that's canon. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nereus pulled out a sheet of paper and brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow, Nereus, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it, I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You're giving it to me? Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Receive Nearness's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there!
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. We could tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in Grand Trad, I should give this drawing to Maria. Did that say Grad Trad? The next time we're in Grad Trad, I should give this drawing to Maria. I'm surprised they've never fixed this. It's been like, what, over a year? It's interesting. Oh, a magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica's the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely. She's giving me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. Took a brief detour, I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
Alright.
As a writer, you can't fix all typos. It's like magic when one is fixed, two more magically appear.
Concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself, monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
We'll be in Martira the day after tomorrow. I wonder what kind of place Martira is.
speaking of...
Excellent timing. I've just heard something that caught me rather by surprise. After our cart to Grand Trad was beset by bandits and you were thrown out, you walked to the desert to reach the city.
Your thoughts?
Such a vast, empty expanse. An easy land to get lost in, I'm sure. Well, I had Gallica.
Fair point.
Of course, you've no need to worry with her at your side, Suppose that's why she's been tasked with the role of messenger.
So?
Well, in the event that you ever find yourself lost in the wilds, let me offer my own advice. Search for the first star. That star moves to the west in the evening, to the east at night. Time and time again, it helped correct my path in my journey to find His Highness. Still, I must say, I did not expect to return to a life on the road. It will be a long journey yet. Perhaps we'd better rest while we can.
Alright then.
Once again, in Jonathan's absence, we hang out with Stroll. Except, near us, increasing our wisdom. It's interesting, but we don't really need more wisdom right now as much as we need.
Hey.
Hang out, Stroll. My weapon's as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while?
Now then.
So next up is Martira. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the Northern Fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I once thought that magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past.
Speaking of
which, I had been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that the hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? They had no allies.
What's that about?
Oh, I see.
I see. Try as they might, even the strongest king wouldn't be able to establish a country by himself. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how much you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well.
Then,
we continue to master these archetypes, and maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder, just how many more of these powers are still out there? Let my imagination grow as Stroll and I discussed if challenges still ahead of us.
Alright.
Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Stroll and I talked for a while.
Time marches on,
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
My star is rising! Ah!
Sanctism will reign! Ah!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So it is a clash to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's help out Gladel.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Guido and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
No holding back!
A part of me really just wants to critical strike. No. We'll... Perfect punch?
Take that!
That's good enough for me. Alright, throw in a Blizz. See what happens. I'm goated.
In the name of justice.
I don't remember these enemies. I'm just that good.
Hack and slash. You disgrace the Sanctus way.
Freeze!
Impossible!
To the rear guard, knight! Strike me if you dare!
What could you hope to achieve?
This is nothing.
He knows we can't attack him.
I wonder if he's weak to fire since he used ice. It's worth trying. Resist. Damn.
I won't hold back.
Nice!
It's their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Ah, why not? They're not doing a lot of damage.
This can't be. I call upon royal power within, peasants.
To him, I return.
Freeze!
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of Sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here. What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I wanted to help.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know those suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Luis.
My Lord Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? To help you, Count Luis.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests, and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Camiro when we go to Martira.
This one's important.
But start providing a spark. An old inventor Nearest once knew is living in Camiro, a village near Martira. You may be able to tell us more about the relic he once showed Nearest. We left Nearest, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in Gauntlet Runner. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. So we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. This fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I'm grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. Daz, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's Gauntlet Runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
It looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. It is only right that we graciously savor it.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral plans.
I've barely bitten into this thing and I already felt a spray of something. But as for the taste, it's not that bad.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Giant sandworm's nest. A giant sandworm's nest in the wasteland, reputed to be the hideout of Heismay the Kidnapper. The area is subject to a unique weather phenomenon known as a sand flash.
And there's a campground.
Sand's Camp, a ditch in the blustery desert. Looks like a safe place to stop the Gauntlet Runner and take a breather.
There's a runner.
Rival Gauntlet Runner. A major candidate's Gauntlet Runner seems to be here.
Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how we can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save this town together.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're going to meet the lady of this town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Oh, don't mind me. I only just arrived here just now. So it's not like I overheard that conversation you just had with Barden. And even if I did hear something, it's not like I'd tell anybody. I never would have made it as a professional informant if I didn't know how to handle sensitive information. It's right, if there's anything you want to know about this city, simply ask me. You can always find me here.
Pleasure to see you.
As requested by Barden, the entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. Had to kick out a house full of drunkards for this, so I hope you're all worth it. So it was nice of you to come all this way, traveler. Please make yourselves comfortable. Beds are in the back, just past the door by the desk. All the cuisine here was delicious to the last meal. Martira is a fine city indeed, which makes this Highsmay's offenses all the more damning. If all we heard is true, hunting him will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the Order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I would not be surprised if the man's given into despair. Finally free of those tiny runabunks. Nice to sleep in an inn, isn't it? I love a good inn.
Yeah.
Right?
I can see the monsters out there when we camp in the runner, so I can rest a little easier in an inn. I wish Nereus would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king. If I remember correctly, you check this. Pitcher of water, should I take a drink? Water inside is crisp and refreshing. Contain 20 mag. I think there's more if you check it each day. Well-built fireplace. Skilled craftsmanship. Medicinal herb. I didn't know about that one. Is this Highsmay? Kinda. This might be more serious than you think. I think you've gotten it confused. I think you're a little off the mark, Trevor. Let's turn in for today.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous.
Wow, what beautiful weather. I think we might have overslept, though.
Hold on.
Where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
They all went to Krigante Castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs in Stairstone Market. Not handling any new bounties at the moment. Everyone's caught up with the incidents, you know the ones. I think reception should be open again by tomorrow, but could a god like you really handle a bounty anyway?
More people missing.
Now what am I to do?
Let's not.
Hey, if we roam too far, we'll end up lost. Let's stick around this area. Honestly, I thought this was the right direction. I forgot how to navigate Martira, apparently.
is it?
Unstinking believable.
Well, there are armor shops. The rest of our party isn't with us.
What now?
Well, I guess we can equip them. It doesn't really matter anyways, because we're just 2 days away from the sale. Oh yeah, you can see candidate posters for a few of them popped up. Now I kind of want to go back and look for them. They're kind of interesting from what I recall.
An elder candidate? Just a sec.
What are you doing? We can't just barge in there. I'm trying to look at some posters and trying to sightsee Gallica.
I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, here's some for Forden. Pray and be saved. I feel like I've seen these all over the place. Forden never misses an opportunity, does he? The other candidates are copying him and putting up posters too.
Now what am I to do?
Abolish taxes! It's your money! Reclaim freedom for commerce and for yourself!
That sounds right.
I thought that was Loveless. I'm so sorry. That's Roger. Sounds like something a merchant would come up with, but before you think about it, the less sense it makes. What would happen to people who can't work? Besides, if there were no taxes, how could the kingdom help anyone? It'd be every person for themselves. I'm so blind.
Unstinking believable.
Roger is kind of the goat, though.
Now what am I to do?
An elder candidate? No.
Respect the old, tax the young. Of course, it's a rogue idea. They live so long, the elderly would naturally gravitate towards ideas like that. But why at the cost of the young? Feels like the country would end up pretty lopsided. Boy, let me fucking tell you. For top performance, you need top mechanics. Visit Caden Gauntlet Runner Workshop. Hold on, isn't this just a Gauntlet Runner advertisement? She's just using the tournament to make sales, not because she wants the crown. Sounds like something an Unk would come up with. True. Anything goes, I guess. Are there any normal candidates? No.
Well met.
You're late. Poor Barden has been waiting on tenterhooks. Apparently the lady has graciously agreed to meet with us. Best not keep her waiting. Let us be about it. The castle looks positively ancient. I wasn't expecting the city to have such a rich history. I forgot what her name was, but that poster reminds me of Nopons. Lena Caden. I can see the resemblance, or the, I guess like the tonal similarities between the Ujifa and Nopon. I can see it. I fucking love the Xenoblade 1 specifically. It's my favorite game. It's absolute fantasy. Before the kidnapping started, I imagined the city knew peace. Let's get the details from the lady at the castle.
I've awaited you.
So you've all come? Fantastic. Lady Joanna is waiting inside. Let's go right now, if that's alright. Let's go.
Aye, yes.
Please, come this way then.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Hyzme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you. 'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects. Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk, with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Everyone went out to gather information. We should ask around too.
Boy.
Oh, are you there? I talked to you for a bit. That you're gonna catch that Heisme for us. I just wanted to give you my thanks. You see, my wife, she's one of the people that have gone missing.
My thanks to you.
I don't know if I can be any help to you, but please, if there's anything I can do, just say the word. Do you know about the giant sandworms? Unfortunately, no. I don't know much about them, I'm afraid. Sorry, I can't be of help, but you already asked the others around here, though. The shopkeepers might know more.
All good.
Really? That's the, Starestone Market, right? Let's try asking around there.
Welcome.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm all sold out of meat today.
So, hey.
Oh, no, that's okay. We're after information more than meat today. You don't happen to know anything about a giant sandworm, do you? Only that it's dangerous. When I go out hunting, I give them a wide berth. How impressive that you go out there alone. Still, do you know anyone who might know something? Let's see now. Might try asking that fella by the armor shop. He's got quite a fondness for giant sandworm larvae. Seems we missed the mark with our assumptions. I've spoken with the Guard Corps, but they know little and less.
What is it?
Giant sandworm, huh? We Martyrians love our edible grubs, but we're a bit indifferent for their inedible parents. Larvae is my personal favorite, but I know little about them before they make it to the kitchen. You may know more about them. I can't recall any... Oh, wait, hang on. I just saw someone.
Right.
There was a merchant yesterday at the tavern boasting how he'd gotten real close to the sandworm's den. If that's true, it'd be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town.
Nice.
Some good info. Maybe this merchant's still nearby. Let's ask through a thoroughfare square.
An elder candidate?
Imagine watching a Shauna VOD / video and hearing her commentary and randomly clicking her live and seeing her speaking British. I'm just trying to fit in with the tone of the characters. Questioning will do us little good with so few to question. What about you? Any leads to report? Maybe a merchant knows.
So it is possible.
Ah, fine work. I recall seeing a shopkeeper to myself whereabouts.
People missing. I can hardly think of it.
His headache, well and truly destroyed. Nasty little hangover this. Blimey, I'm embarrassed just thinking about yesterday. How the hell did I go and do something like that?
What do you want to know?
You at the tavern, too busy with me.
Excuse me.
Well, we're looking for a merchant. One who had something to say about the giant sandworm yesterday. I got from last night. Yeah, he was blathering so loud you heard him whether you wanted to or not. Know where he is? Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the Sounds informant, you see. I can tell you where that merchant is, among other things. But information isn't free, friend. How's 150 Reeve sound? Alright.
Thank you kindly.
It's like I knew you would. Now then, deal's a deal.
Here's the real
See Ishiki in front of the fountain just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern he was practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover.
Alright!
Yes, we finally got some useful information out of this guy. Now let's go to the fountain and talk to the merchant. My head. What is it? You have business with me?
Hey!
Hey, is it true you got pretty close to the giant sandworm stand? How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? Right. Tell you the truth, I didn't get that close to it. Just found a giant sandworm husk, that was it. And at the bar I was excited and, well, pretty drunk. Anyway, at some point the story turned into me waltzing right up to the sandworm and staring it down, and I regret that now.
No good.
Well, great. No one seemed to have any information. It's almost sunset, too. Let's meet at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past him. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
With this information, we can.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
I think something just reacted. What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking... Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
For a moment, it was like the light was blinding.
Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
We rested inside the Gauntlet Runner for today at Nearest' request.
Time marches on,
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you.
He's just reading fucking TV tropes.
All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
That thing in the Gauntlet Runner?
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
I wonder if this is the teleportation magic Moore was talking about.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Thank you, Trevor. I was having to deal with Shadow's fucking Nearest slander earlier. Nearest is the GOAT. Maybe I am.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Shadow said he didn't like Nearest. It's like the one character in this game he doesn't like. Somehow. I don't get it.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but... what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Can I really use this teleportation magic? We'll just have to try. What's going on? Whatever it is, I entrust it to you, Hero. I've had enough missed deadlines in that road. can hardly follow such turns. I never thought His Highness's Gauntlet would hold such a secret.
Oh, dash.
Well, well, you could knock me down with a feather. I always thought something was strange. I thought it to be a type of igniter. When I tried fueling it with magic, it was quiet as a mouse. I ran up and down the castle asking the other court engineers, but nobody had an answer. Couldn't even tell me who put the blasted thing into the design. When you think of a place we've already been to.
Where to?
We'll focus on Martira as our destination.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust it.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, well, not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
Wish I could imagine it, but we've never been.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the three great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Subjugate Highsmay. To capture Highsmay, you must be well prepared. You can grow stronger by accepting requests around town, such as the Martira Recruitment Center. Now that your mission has begun, your base of operations has been changed to Martira. Each time a new operation begins, the town that you stay in will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try your best to be well prepared for it. You want to return to a previous location, such as Grand Trad, open the world map on the map menu and select your desired destination. You can travel there by using teleportation magic. Teleporting does not pass time, so feel free to return to previous towns to complete unfinished requests or meet with followers.
Oh, that's right.
Only 3 days until we depart.
So?
We're up against a strong opponent, so we better make sure we're as strong as we can get to. Speaking of which, I saw some bounties up at the recruitment center. There are a few things to do, but I'm like, I don't know that 3 days is enough to do them. I thought we were going to have more time. in the Gauntlet Runner, but one of our days was eaten. So I was planning to have my imagination at 2 for one of the quests. Well, let's just go around and see what we can pick up.
Oh, my apologies. You're all right there? That's a relief. Well, I'll be off now.
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Oh no! Grius' dagger is missing.
It appears Grius' memento was stolen.
Let's chase after him! I don't see him anywhere! Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
Where can we find a clue that will lead us to the man who took Grius' memento? Try asking the guy who told us it was stolen.
Come on!
Hey you, that guy who stole our dagger. Any idea where he went?
No.
I may not. I have no reason to give you that information. That's true, but I mean, a dagger's really important to us.
Oh?
Is it? Well, you'll have to excuse me if I don't go lending a hand to everyone who puts one out. Oh, come on, not even a hint? Man seems to know something. How can I get him to help us? My imagination is not high enough.
I'll be off.
Apologies. This time I got on to more profitable endeavors, little elder. Run along now. I wish you luck. I didn't mean to talk to you. I don't know why I'm talking to everyone. Oh, sorry. It's just lost in thought. About your home?
Sorry.
Oh, forgive me. Isn't a subject to rush through in a place like this. Must be about Halia's hometown. Should catch up with him the next time we're on the move so we can discuss it at length. Interacting with allies along your journey, traveling affords you the opportunity to strengthen your bonds with your allies. If an ally wishes to speak with you on the road, do try to make time for them.
I'm out of ideas.
What do you want to know?
Let's wait. Ah, we made a promise to train together, hadn't we? On second thought, I'd prefer not to cross swords in town. No, it would be better to find a large, secluded place. Deck of the Runner, perhaps. Come speak to me next time we're aboard. Try speaking with her on our next trip.
All right then.
Everything going on, they need all hands on deck. I have to get out and patrol, so I'm sorry. We'll be closed on July 2nd to July 4th.
Take a look.
You're the one who took care of that bounty in the Tradia Desert, aren't you? I've heard the rumors.
What?
Tradia Desert is south of Grand Trad, right? So how did you know that? The royal capital's pretty far from here. Don't underestimate the military. Each city shares information on bounties, though. I'm not at liberty to tell you how we do it.
Good hunting to you.
Anyways, you can look up a list of bounties from across the country, regardless of where you are. Accept them too, so fight your hardest and clear them all up, right? Gobborn King, Forest Champion.
Don't go get yourself
This is a
killed.
bounty contract from the Gobborn King. An impressive name if it wasn't only a Gobborn rabble he presided over.
Yeah.
We're familiar with Gobborns. They're pretty common and easy to handle. Not quite. They'll attack you with swords and bows as well as magic. The boss won't come out until you dispatch the underlings. They're a bit tougher than you might expect.
Hey.
So how about it? We do need funds for infiltrating Heismay's hideout. We'll do it. Excellent. In that case, the Gobborns are skulking at the Imp's Den northeast of Martira. The king's not around, and magic-wielding Gobborn keeps order within the horde. Take him out, and the big guy should appear. The mages wear black cloth. I bet you get more information out of about the target from Martira's informant. Not fun of having to rely on them, but desperate times.
Good hunting to you.
Bring me the Imp's loincloth once you've taken care of them. In exchange, you'll get your reward.
Let's do it.
Let's see.
So in the northeastern forest, here it is. Apparently it's called the Imp's Den.
This place. All right.
With the reward, we can better prepare for Heismay. Let's hurry and take care of those Gobborns. So they're closed in July, so I should do this soon. Can't even believe I'm gonna lose my job over something that's not my fault at all. I don't know what's on your mind, but it looks serious. What's wrong? Very. Aren't you the mercenaries who were here to hunt down Heisman? You all came here in that giant gauntlet runner. As far as your runner goes, can you spare me a moment? Our town used to keep a great number of carrier pigeons so that we could maintain communications with other cities, but they were all requisitioned by officials from the capital.
Why did this happen?
Seems like they need them for the tournament or some such, but we rely on those pigeons for trading medicine and foodstuff, so it also threatens our very way of living. That's why we desperately need to procure a practical pigeon parcel from Camaro by July 11th. No one wants to go out with the kidnapper around, so we've got no volunteers. In addition to that, there's no end of beasts that they need to go through. Since I was the pigeon's caretaker, there's a good chance that I can't keep my job if things continue like this. If that happens, I may as well lie down in the gutter and die like a dog. That's where you and that gauntlet runner Yields came in. Please save my job. Save the town. Of course, I can't ask you to work for free. Let's see, is 7,500 Reeve enough of a reward for you? Leave it to me. Thank you kindly. In that case, I'd like you to buy one practical pigeon parcel for me. I'll need it by July 11th if you could. Here, let me show you how to get to Camaro too. Merchant Camaro have plenty of other rare goods around it, besides eggs too. I'm sure you'll find plenty of things that'll be there that'll be useful for your travels.
Let's give it a shot.
The Pigeoneer and Martyr asks to buy a practical pigeon parcel in Camaro. A village east of Martyr and bring it to him.
Whoa.
This is Camaro, huh?
That reminds me.
This is the village Neris was talking about? Remember the story about the old man and the relic? And ask the villagers about the man if we go.
A village.
I vaguely remember there's like something else near Camaro that like we shouldn't go here yet, maybe? Perhaps?
So?
We have so much time to spare, but I guess if we stop by the village on our way to another task, it should be alright. I can't remember. It's been a while.
Alright then.
Oh yeah, weather guy is new.
What say you?
Traveler, do you find yourself in ignorance of the weather and thus subject to its whims? Do you not? I can tell you what clouds will come in 2 days hence. Like to check the weather before traveling? Speak with a fortune teller. They can forecast the region's weather for the next 2 days. And all for the low price of 250 Reeve. Do it.
Well,
perfect, 250 Reeve. Now let's take a peek, shall we?
Let's see.
Fine. I think this is good enough.
Where we are now.
Pop by again.
Got all that? If you ever want to know which way the clouds are blowing, I'm here.
Now what am I to do?
Alright.
Now what am I to do?
What is it?
What is it?
Hey, listen.
Alright then. Alright then.
There's a sale today? Oh, because it's Metals Day. Forgot all about that. I mean, I'll just wait for tomorrow though. I might as well pop in to see if there's any quests or some such. Can't be.
Alright then.
I also forgot P5X. I must do my tasks real quick. I'm trying to mentally plan out the next few days, but I'm kind of like I don't know what the correct, quote-unquote correct order would be to do everything in Martira.
All right then.
Well, if nothing else, let's pop back to
All right then. Where to?
and Trad real quick.
Let's go.
To the catacombs entrance. It's the place everyone wants to visit. The hot tourist destination.
What do you think? Understood.
Just peek if there's any new quests.
That damn Louis. What's the world coming to? I love it.
I feel like I vaguely remember there being a quest in the town, but I guess not. Let's peek around anyways.
Talking nonsense, you are.
Talking nonsense, you are.
Dreadful.
What in the... Now what am I to do? Look, I don't give a toss who's king, so I just want some coin.
Why, it's lovely out.
I love that chatter. I don't give a toss who's king, I just want some coin. It's never-ending entertainment to just ride around in your sword throughout the town. That was Adam Howden. I fucking love that man. I recognize his voice anywhere.
If you can, I'll be much obliged.
I love Adam Howden. He's the voice actor for Shulk in Xenoblade Chronicles, and he's also in this game as Roger Ward and a few of the random chatters. You could hear him in the cutscene when Luis descended on the king's funeral briefly. He's a stellar voice actor. I went the wrong way, and he's just so underappreciated, in my opinion. I'm like, I would play pretty much any game that he's the main character of. Not gonna lie.
Let's go.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king, I just want some coin. Why don't you just sod off?
Why don't you just sod off, eh?
The exhibition of the brave.
I wanted to give Maria a drawing, but I don't see her anywhere. Should check in with Fabienne.
Oh, hey!
What now?
I don't know that I want to do Maria's bond quite yet.
What now?
I can do that anytime. I can do that anytime that we're here.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
What were the gods doing?
What now? All right then.
I think what we do.
Let's go.
Yeah. Barking bike on the runner. I get it.
About time. What?
I just want to look at the map. Calm down. I get it. I just want to look at. I just want to look at the map. I think what we do is we go to the Imp's Den. Oh, but wait, I vaguely remember. Maybe that's not the best play. Let me go talk to the informant.
Let's go.
Waste some money. It's not a sale day.
What you wanna know? This as.
What your shite this is. First glance, it appears to be an ordinary forest, but journeying deeper and you'll find yourself in the Goborn Haven. The creatures are clever enough to understand the strength that comes with numbers. A single Goborn is easily dispatched, but a horde of them is trouble. You've got business with the Goborn King who runs the horde of them. You're gonna want to take out the Goborns in Black Claw. No weaknesses to speak of, they love a good nap, and find some items to make them drowsy at general stores around town. That's how you fight them. May have already known, but you can't go in wielding a staff, yeah? Fly off the handle. What else? There's also a lot of giant insects called Vesps in there. Apparently weak to pierce attacks. Best prepare yourself with a spear or bow, something of that sort. That's about it. I'm sure you're well prepared. Be sure you're well prepared before venturing into that place. Okay. So I did remember. We don't really want to go there. Go back to the fucking map. Sort all my thoughts out.
Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
Now, how far do I run it then? It'll be short. It'll be easier to go here after we've done.
There's a solid choice.
Oh, but then, we could go here when it's a bit harder, and then hopefully on the way there we would be able to up our imagination. And then we would be able to talk to the guy, get the side quest, and then go here, and then be back, and then the day would be... we'd be able to claim the reward. Since they're going to be busy from, what was it, the 2nd through the 4th? Oh, but then it doesn't really matter if we
Interesting.
Many thoughts swirling in my head.
There is much to see.
No matter what, it's not really worth it to go to Chimera just yet. The question is just, do we take this on now, or do we wait a day? I think we wait a day. I think we...
Till next time.
What now?
I think we spend time with Maria. And up our imagination. I wonder how much we need to up it, though. Where are we at now with imagination? Pretty close. Are we close enough to hit it next time? I think we are, so I think we spend time with Maria and
What now? All right then.
do a task to up our imagination. That's the wrong one. My god.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Oh, hey!
You.
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be out traveling right now? Or, oh dear, your plan to announce your candidacy failed. It's okay, as long as you're safe and sound. That's what's most important, isn't it? There's a reason I'm here. What do you mean by that? It's probably fine to tell Maria and Fabian the truth. What? You say you can now return to Grand Trad in an instant? Your Gauntlet Runner is extra special. What does that mean? Well, you don't seem to be in a particularly defeated mood, so I suppose I've got no reason to not believe you. And I assume that means you'll be showing your face around here more often, right? Thank goodness. Maria, well, she's holed herself up in her room. If only we could take our mind off things. Maybe we should show Maria the Tree of Prophecy drawing that Nearest drew. Oh, you have pictures from your trip to give Maria? It's kind of you. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll fetch her from her room. Do you mind keeping an eye on things down here? And I'll tell her about how your traveling magic works. I gave it to Maria and she really lit up, so thank you.
We did it.
Still, I'm not sure popping in to show her pictures is the wisest idea. She puts on a brave face, but she's not past it all yet. I mean, you're in the middle of your journey, aren't you? You turn around and leave again, I'm not sure the poor girl's heart could take it. I want to make Maria smile.
You.
Well, you really have kept her in your thoughts, haven't you? Maybe you'll be doing her a favor. You'll spend some quality time with Maria. I'm sure she'd enjoy hearing about your travels. I understand.
Thank you.
Will you come with me then?
And so...
She'd been down for so long. Not that I'd expect her to be a giggling ball of energy after all that's happened, but she seems to feel the need to put on a brave face. She's holding back.
Really?
She must be. She's a good girl, but still. There are many of those who see Grius as a hero. There are many who see Grius as a hero who try to take down a tyrant, but the city has its fair share of Luis supporters. I worry about what would happen if more people find out Maria is his daughter. So I sat her down and very clearly explained to her to keep her relationship a secret. She promised, but now she's acting like nothing's wrong.
Maria.
Poor girl can't talk to anyone about her feelings. My heart aches for her.
You.
And that's where you come in. I wanted to ask a favor of you.
Look.
I think the inn suffocates her. Do you mind taking her somewhere to talk? Even if all you do is lend her an ear, she would appreciate it. Leave it to me.
Yeah.
You're ever the reliable one, aren't you? I have a feeling Maria will open up to you.
You're a big help.
Thank you for doing me this favor. I'll fetch Maria then. It's been such a long time since I went for a walk. Thank you for coming today, mister.
Hey.
I remember this place. We first came to the capital, I fell down around here. I couldn't see anything, but because it was really dark. And Peppa, he just patted me on the head and said, "You okay?" Hey, mister.
Hmm.
You can tell me.
Sure.
Oh, it's just... Never mind. I mean, there's something, a whole lot of somethings, but I'm not sure which one to ask first.
Oi there!
That would-be assassin used to live around here. Oh, you mean the madman who tried to kill Luis? Yeah, him. He believes some washed-up mercenary thought he'd be able to take out Luis. Maybe he went mad from hunger. Last thing we need is more guardsmen prowling out because of him. Let's keep walking.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me stories about your journeys, the ones about places outside of Grand Trad. Maria and I walked around aimlessly as we talked about various things. This right here, that's art. Oh, he's a freak.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Stop.
Please don't scribble there. That's Miss Fabienne's house. Ew, gross. Get away from me. I'm okay. It was your own fault. You had it coming. Yeah, heard your parents didn't even want you, so that's why a parapet had to take you in. I heard my mom say there's some weird half-blood kid living in some dodgy inn. Bet she was talking about you. Apologize to her. Shut up, stupid head. I'm out of here. Am I weird? You're not weird.
No.
You mean it? Some dirt got on the
sorry.
picture you gave me. I'm really sorry. I was so happy when you gave it to me. Didn't forget your promise. I wouldn't break a promise.
Certainly.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you feel better when I look at your picture? I know that you're traveling all over and doing your best, mister. That's why I have to help. That's why I have to do my best, too. I can sense Maria's vigorous determination and the unshakable trust that she's placed in me. I'm back. How goes the Luis killing? We took a detour to see Maria.
I wanted to show Papa too.
Was it true when he said my parents didn't want me? When he tells me the truth about anything, they'll just say that I'm still a kid. They don't want to tell me because I'm a kid. They don't want to say it was my fault Papa died. He did it for you.
No.
But why? Why can't I see Papa again? You have to go back to Miss Fabienne's.
By the way.
If it's not too much trouble, can you, I'll visit you again.
Maria.
Okay.
Okay, it's a promise. See you later, right? They probably hate you, Makoto Yuki or something. True. Parted ways Maria and returned to the group. Makoto Yuki is just such a an enabler and horrible with kids. Can safely travel between towns at night using teleportation magic. Don't forget to keep an ear out for your followers' voices. Back to the Martyr Tavern.
What now? All right then.
He's pretty nonchalant though. Chill guy, true.
What now?
I want to get my imagination up, but I'm like, I'm gonna save.
What now?
God, you have to fucking overwrite. Because if I don't get my imagination up, I guess I'll do something else. Can I read? It doesn't look like it. I don't think I can read when not the Gauntlet Runner. Or not, like, actually traveling. From towns, why not make the most of it? Do this on the road anytime.
Alright.
Yeah, but I might not get enough imagination from these people.
Let's go.
I should have been upping my imagination. I just completely forgot, honestly. I don't have an excuse. Well, I guess we will...
Now what am I to do?
talk to this guy and hope that... this girl? Hope that it gives us enough for rank 2. Say, now that I'm getting a look at you, do you happen to be an elder? My word, are you indeed? Well, I must say, I wonder what's brought you here in these troubled times. You perhaps come bearing bread? Silly me. Now why would you? Bread? What are you talking about? Oh dear, you don't know the old tale, the one of the Thief King and the eldest bread. The tale is warm as fresh baked bread, dearie. Would you like me to tell it to you? Oh, that sounds like a nice story. Maybe it'll give us the warm fuzzies. If I listen to her story, I think it'll hone my imagination.
What do you want to do?
Well, shall we listen to her story? Let's do it. Well, this makes me rather nostalgic. Once upon a time... A gift arrived in a faraway village. It was a box, and inside the box were 8 delicious-looking loaves of bread. 8 people gathered around it, each belonging to a different tribe. Rusant, Rogue, Clamar, Ujif, Mustari, Nydia, Parapus, and Ishkaya. A Ujif lad jumped up and down in excitement, said we can share him. That way we all get to have one. The Rusant man shook his head. Why would a Ujif like you need a whole loaf? I need a larger portion, he said. And the old rogue woman spoke, saying, you must respect your elders. The Clamar scoffed at this. The bread's clearly causing a quarrel, so I'll be in charge of it, said the Clamar woman. The other 7, of course, were none too happy about this plan. The Ujif boy muttered quietly, he really ought to share it between all of us. No one had a mind to listen. A Mustari man leaned in close to the boy and told him, you're right, you know, but the wise move here is to just give up. The Mustari man left along with their Ujif boy, and then there remained 6 tribes for 8 loaves. We clearly can't share it equally, the Clamar said, and the Ishkia finally spoke. Split the remaining 2 loaves into 3s. That way it can be equally split among the 6 of us. The Nydia woman quickly agreed. Away she walked, saying she would grab a knife and return soon. The Parapus man laughed, said, finally I get to have bread. The remaining 3 made sour faces indeed.
Oh dear.
Oh, would you look at the time? We'll have to continue this another time. I promise I'll get to the end next time. I wonder what will happen to these 8 people, all different tribes. I feel like my imagination has gone up a little.
Alright.
Please? No! Barely not enough. Although it looked like the book wouldn't have been enough either, I don't think. Maybe? Oh, well, whatever.
Well then.
It's time to get back to the others.
Time marches on.
And the age of a new king draws nearer. That kind of changes our plans, though.
Nonetheless.
So these sound flashes, do you think we can really rely on something as unknowable as the movements of the wind? It would seem so. According to the fortune teller, the signs continue to appear just as expected. Good, no changes to our plans then. Let's prepare the best we can. It's Idle Day, which means the stores have plenty of bargains. If you had your eye on something, today's the day. I'm thinking... I don't know. I really don't know, actually.
Let's go.
We don't have enough imagination to do the quest, so going to Chimera right now is a waste. We need to do it eventually, though, but we'll have time later. It's not even that bad to wait to do it. Because then we can, well, nudge nudge, wink wink, we might be getting future party members. So maybe it's not a horrible thing to wait to do these quests. But then in that case, what am I doing for the next few days?
Now then. Till next time.
Well, whatever. Let's go shop for now.
Go.
Got a bargain today.
Stay the rest already. I'll give you lower prices than usual then.
What is it?
Was out of town on an apprenticeship and only recently returned. Things sure got rowdy around here while I was away. Weapons are selling well, and can't say I'm proud of the reasons behind why they're in such high demand. Let's see. Stroll is still good. Hulkenberg is good. I wouldn't mind picking up the crossbow. But at the same time, I think we could probably wait for next Idol's Day.
Got a bargain.
We don't really know what we're up against with the Sandworm Den. Let's go back to Escalda Tavern. Do you have any more info on me? For me, rather. Just trading stuff. Town of Belize, called Camaro. Famous for the carrier pigeons, got medicine. So on and so forth. Accessory with various effects. Shops of all sizes, Bedeau meat, Oni meat, pork beans, favorite fragrant spice, so on and so forth.
Alright then.
Let's go.
You be real so
We have money, but I don't think we have that much money. Magic plus 3 is pretty good, but if I remember correctly, we might already have that. Yeah, magic plus 3 and increases evasion to dark. Not really needed. All stats plus 2 is pretty good, but it's a bit expensive. I think we might be good, surprisingly.
All right then.
Let's go.
Thank you.
City never seems to grow. On the plus side, that means I can formulate unique medicines for each of my customers. Become a regular here in my tier, I'll be able to concoct some of my very best medicines for you.
All right then.
Let's go.
You be real sorry.
Day rest means armor's supposed to be less expensive. It's doing what they do over in Grand Trad.
What are you on about?
The Barden's lackeys keeps placing orders for one piece of armor after another. Something about them beefing up security. Honestly, it sounds like they're overdoing it. Makes me wonder if everything's alright.
All right then. All right then.
This is on sale right now.
A wee bit of hunting first thing this morning. Buy today for a fresh deal of fresh stock. Are we able to just view what recipes we have unlocked? I don't know that we can. I don't think I can check the kitchen either. Damn. Well, no real point now, is there?
All right then.
Let's go.
What were the gods doing?
Real.
I will definitely take some fruit cordials, though. These are limited. I'm going to buy all of them. FOMO.
Actually...
And a calendula is blessed with an abundance of nature, you know. If you ignore the desert, it's what the details. Oh no, water's full of natural minerals. Instead of pairing it with the milk you can buy from here in town.
Alright then.
Now what am I to do?
What is it?
Alright then.
Hey, listen. Excuse me?
I'll take a hero's fruit seed. Or later. Sadly, these guys don't have sales today.
Hey, mister.
And this won't be useful for a while, so no.
Alright then. Alright then.
Well... Now I have to think of what to do today. Maria isn't available. No one is available. So I guess it's Royal Virtues.
Alright then.
Since we're holding off on the quests for now. I do need the last few points of imagination. So I guess let's go talk to the old woman again.
Hey, listen.
What is it?
It's not that bad to have like a few days where you're not really doing anything but raising virtues, because these days are gonna happen later anyways.
Oh,
We meet again. I wonder if you remember the story about the bread. I'm just so tired of hearing about the kidnappings. Makes me want to talk about literally anything else. The other time, I'll tell you the rest of the story. Let's do it. How wonderful. Let's see now. Why, the Nydia went to get a knife.
After that.
The 6 tribes would be able to share his 8 loaves of bread equally. Their dilemma seemed nearly at its end. Then the Clamar woman pointed at the Parapus man and said, "So we get the same amount as the Parapus?" "It's not the way of the world," the woman said. Roussault man agreed. The Parapus was incensed to be attacked. So attacked. "Well, I don't want your stupid bread anyhow," he shouted. Took his leave. Watching him walk away, the remaining 4 smiled triumphantly. 8 loaves of bread for 4 tribes. Without waiting for the Nydia who had gone to fetch the knife, the remaining 4 each took 2 loaves and left. Ah, you heard it right. Those who were spurned by injustice, as well as those who trusted, were empty-handed in the end. Then, that night, under the UG Vlad's pillow, he found a bounty of sweet bread filled with cream, under the Mustari man's savory loaves wafting a rich aroma. Under the Nydia's crispy loaves baked with fruit, and the Parapus man large loaves of moist, fluffy bread. All these appeared in great quantity. The 4 never worried for food again. The other 4, those who took the bread home for themselves, so that no matter what they ate, nothing tasted good. Legend has it was the Thief King who left those loaves of bread. Never revealing his true identity, he brought to light injustice and inequality, only to disappear thereafter. A king among the shadows. It's quite something, don't you think? Different variations of the story do exist, and in some it's an elder who brings the 8 loaves.
What do you
So,
think?
fun little parable, isn't it? What the Thief King did is pretty great, but the reason this survived as a fairy tale is because inequality never really went away. Imagine a world where people who did no wrong saw justice served, just like the 4 who received the bountiful bread. I feel like my imagination has gone up a little.
Now then.
There we go.
Imagination.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
The conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Well then.
It's time to get back to the others.
What to pick? What now?
Now, the only thing we really have to up for the foreseeable future would be... Eloquence. Which, I mean, we are, like, desperately lacking in. I don't think it's a super big deal, though, because we have the book on eloquence. And there's also literally fucking nothing to up our eloquence right now. In that case... Oh, we can, up with Brigitte. I wonder if we could have done that last night. We were in Grand Trad, it didn't give us the voices, though. Huh. Well, let's go spend time with Brigitte, then. Doubt I'll ever see him again. If it comes to mind, maybe we should go talk with her.
Now what am I to do?
What now?
You?
Didn't you leave Grand Trad? Well, no matter. I'll not begrudge you your secrets. Sorry. If you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. Let's just go home. Did something happen? Come inside. Unfortunately, I no longer have any work for you. The dog is no longer here. She ran away? That would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. Sorry, I know you kept your silence as promised. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. They left behind a letter that read, "Those who spread magic igniters shall face the wrath of God." Not hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long. I'll make certain that they get what they deserve. However, it isn't the work of a single person, that of a larger organization.
Those people.
Anti-Igniter extremists. Bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. Pup was innocent in all this. Shouldn't have kept her. The moment I started caring about anything, I lose it. I knew that. I tried to keep my feelings out of it, but why did this have to happen? Nikita seems to be fighting through the pain. How long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead. Tears or not, I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Brigitte is feeling. Words would be a little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she would be relieved of such despair.
What?
A book. Get the books emote in the chat. I told Brigitte about the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint.
But...
The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world.
This world.
The only equality that we all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. I don't think so. You're an elder. You live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light, even through all that? I can't see that light myself, but I know you can, and I really do want to believe in you and your vision. I can sense Brigitte's profound sadness and her grasping to trust. Act 4, Brigitte. Now, inherit more skills for the merchant, and more items are sold. It's a little, it's like, hooray! Finally! My dog's dead.
In any case.
Here's your pay. I've included what I set aside for your future shifts, too. Thanks. You know, I wanted to say the other ones, but I just instinctively pressed thanks. With this, your work is done. We'll live with it. You don't need to come here anymore. Left the room without another word.
Time marches on.
And the age of a new king draws nearer. Happy July.
Speaking of...
I've been hearing rumors of people disappearing in a forest east of Martira, a place known as the Imp's Den. It's a different location from where Highsmith was. Think it's a connection to the kidnapping in town? I don't believe so. Word is the culprits in the case are a band of forest goblins. I doubt they're the type to come into town to snatch people up. Might this be the work of the Goblin King that has a bounty on it? Before the damage is spread, we ought to exterminate it.
Alright.
We're departing tomorrow.
What now?
We can up with Maria. I think that's what we should do today then. Fast tracking Maria is just good. I think it's a rank 4 that's really good.
Mister.
Mister, you're here. I really wanted to talk to you. Got so much to tell you about. Oh, but I have to go shopping now. I'll go with you.
Really?
Hey, thank you.
Mister?
Do you see those flowers for sale over there? They grow outside of the capital. Papa took me there once. He let me ride on his shoulders and I felt big like a grown-up. Let's go there too.
In that case.
Can we? Do you know where it is? First you have to go where the wind blows, then follow that until you're really far away.
Huh?
Excuse me? Are you okay? Maybe, are you hungry? I still have some bread.
Hey!
Oi, you can't sleep here. Dragging your filth all over the road. You're shaking. Here, maybe some bread will make you feel better? It's a child from the Parapsin, the half-blood.
Dear me!
Feeding scraps, you disgusting stray. You're not wrong, Maria.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for me. Are you sure? You looked hungry. Where's your house? I don't have one. My family are all dead. I ran from a merchant who tried to sell me, but I ended up here. I'm all alone now. I wish I had died with Mum and everyone else. Are you crying? I want to die, but the hunger is so painful. Thank you for this. Am I going to end up like that boy? Because my family is all gone too, just like him. You have Miss Fabienne.
Listen.
Miss Fabienne will always take care of you.
But...
Oh, I'm just bothering her. Maybe you can take me with you. You should take me along. I want to go on a journey too, and I promise I'll be good. Someday we will.
Fine by me.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how I can help though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabienne. She's the only one I can stay with now, so I have to show her that I'm a good girl. You are good.
No.
But
I want to make Miss Fabienne happy. There's got to be something else I can do.
So
Oh, she's always busy, so I can help out lots. When I talk to you, mister, my stomach doesn't feel like it's all in knots anymore. Okay then. You'll come back soon, right? And since Maria's devotion and the wholehearted trust she has for me. The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, she who presides over the heroic embodiment of the healer.
No.
Through thy shared bond, new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, cherish this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
It's
3. Now study the cleric. And 4 inheritance slots.
Yeah.
I should go back before Miss Fabienne gets worried. You too, mister. Please be careful, okay? back to the Martyr Tavern.
What now?
I think I do want to make use of the other inheritance slot. We already have fire on Stroll. It could be good to have a dupe, but I think it's more useful to put on Psych. Just for elemental coverage. And we already have it unlocked, so this gives us basically everything covered across our party. Plus, we get Dacunda and Medi and Patra. I'm trying to think of what would be best to do now. Courage, you really up naturally through a lot of things. Wisdom, I don't feel particularly rushed on. It just up my tolerance more. I don't think there's a way to up eloquence at night. I could go give a speech. Yeah, let's go give a speech.
Let's go.
Or thinking about it, let's
What now?
save it for next time. I think I'm gonna hop off stream now. There's so many quests. I'm like, no, we'll just wait. Alright, well, thank you all for coming out. I will probably be live again with Metaphor Wednesday. I'm a bit busy tomorrow, so I'll probably not have time to stream. But, yeah. I think that's all I had to say. I'll catch you guys later. Oh, you know, actually, before I end... One last thought. The farmers market guys are live right now. So
You just got text
let's
now.
go
Phone
invade
service
them.
with talk, text, and data for essential apps, all for free.
Get out of my fucking face, ads. I get hit with a fucking 30-second. Oh my god. I thought this was just gonna be a quick, like, final thought. Oh my god, there's a fucking another one? YouTube ads are fucking crazy nowadays. The farmers market guys are live playing Superliminal, and ad of all time? Yeah, pretty much. I think it would be fun to go raid them. What's our raid message? Just books? I think a books raid would be pretty fun. Alright, I'm gonna end. I hope to see some of you in the farmers market chat. But bye.